Welcome back to the show, everyone. The annual Hoag Classic Golf Tournament that we all love is coming up next month. Here to give us all the details, I welcome Scott Easton, Executive Director, to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Nice to see you again.
It's always good to be back.
It's been a year.
It has.
How fast did that go?
Very.
Very. Now you're back setting everything up, getting all of your calendar events in order. Can't wait to talk to you and find out what those entail. But let's launch this fun interview with a statistic I didn't know. The Hoag Classic is known to have the strongest player fields annually across the entire PGA Championship Tour.
Yeah, as the executive director, it's one thing that I really don't have to worry about. We seem to get the best player field every year. I think between Newport Beach Country Club, the proximity of John Wayne Airport to the golf course, the hotels, the weather, the conditions of the course, where we are on the calendar, all of those things, as well as just the hospitality that we try to lay out for the players, seem to get the best field every year.
Everything comes into alignment, right?
Everything comes into alignment. From what I've seen of our field this year, the top 36 players from the Charles Schwab Cup every year automatically get into the tournament, all the different tournaments, and we have 35 of those 36 committed right now. Plus, there's a lot of Hall of Fame golfers and major winners and things like that that don't finish in the top 36 the previous year that always return to this event year after year. So we're looking forward to a good field.
Can you give us a few names? Who can fans?
Certainly. Stuart Sink won the Charles Schwab Cup last year and was in our final grouping. He's returning, so he's only in his second or third year of the Champions Tour. So he's become a fan favorite. We just confirmed recently that Zach Johnson, one of the rookies on the PGA Tour Champions, will be attending this year. So that one's one that we're really excited that fans in Orange County probably haven't had a chance to see play before. And then we have our defending champion, Miguel Angel Jimenez. Padraig Harrington won 2 years ago. Always a favorite in this community. Freddie Couples, John Daly. So our field is very deep.
Sounds like a lot of fun. I know on a couple of those players, the groups around the tee box get pretty deep.
Yes.
You got to get there quickly.
Especially when the weather's good, right?
Especially when the weather's good. And, speaking of when the weather is good, it's just wonderful to go out and attend the event and just walk the course.
Yes.
And follow the players. It's always just so pleasant and sunny, and not too hot, not too cold. Beautiful, beautiful time of year for that event. What are some of the ancillary events that fans can look forward to participate in?
So that's one of the things we've been doing over the last couple of years is trying to make this event something that's really fun, even if you're not a golf fan. So like you say, just walking the course. But we have a variety of events throughout the week. The event's for only 3 days of professional play, but it's about a 10-day long event starting on Saturday night, March 21st. We have a celebrity waiter night where a bunch of athletes and celebrities will turn in their jerseys, put on aprons, and serve our guests that evening in a kind of a formal dinner at the Vea Resort, Vea Newport Beach. On Sunday, we kicked off last year the Newport Beach Celebrity Classic. This year it's going to be known as the Pacific Life Celebrity Classic, where we had 80 celebrities participate in a one-day celebrity-only event. We've got the Salute to Service Day on Saturday, March. I keep wanting to say September. I wish it was September. March 28th, where we honor our military and first responders by providing free admission and a lot of other just activations that day. We've got obviously our Aston Martin Newport Beach Legends Pro-Am on Wednesday and Thursday. That's a day that come out and crowds aren't as big. The players are a little bit more relaxed. You can get up close on Wednesday and Thursday. 3 days of professional play, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Kingston Technology Student Day on Sunday, a day when kids at 18 and under get in free. And I'm sure I'll think of a few others as we're chatting along, but those are the ones that pop into mind.
Stand out. Yeah. I think it's wonderful that you can involve the children this early on. So, I was never exposed to anything like that when I was young, but I think I just would have absorbed all of it and that would have created a special memory, if not projected a different type of a career.
But you're a golfer now. When did you pick up golf?
Well, I'm not an avid golfer, but I get out there and play probably 2 or 3 times a year.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Enjoy the walk on the course.
I enjoy the walk on the course.
Yeah. Yeah. One that I forgot about, ancillary events, speaking of, is our Hall of Fame community breakfast on Tuesday morning, which this year we are going to welcome Bernhard Langer as our guest of honor. He'll be doing a fireside chat to talk about his career. And I think Bernhard's a really good guest this year because our event's only 2 weeks before the Masters, and Bernhard's a 2-time Masters champion, and I'm sure he'll share some stories about his days playing in Augusta. So that's a fun event that people can attend.
Absolutely. Now, I know that there's a pretty significant charitable component that Hoag is involved in with the Classic.
For 25 years, this event really benefited Hoag, and it was a very important philanthropic event to help Hoag. In the last couple of years, it's still a very, very important philanthropic event for Hoag, but Hoag also is using this event to be a good community partner to other, organizations throughout this community. So not only do we support Hoag significantly by raising funds during this event, we also support military charities, educational charities, children's charities, first responders, and a bunch of others. So we now not only support Hoag, but many other charitable organizations throughout this community as a way of Hoag kind of giving back to this community. They really want this community to be an Orange County event for all of Orange County and spread the goodwill through this event.
How do you think that this event shapes the outlook of the residents in Newport Beach, and as well as other people from other states looking in on what it's been able to accomplish?
So I think there's two things there. I think the residents of this community benefit from it in a lot of different ways, but obviously by the charities that we support, but we also want to create an event that's fun, that people can come together and gather. It's a social event, it's a philanthropic event, it's a sporting event. We want it to be thought of that. We've been trying to elevate our food and beverage elements at the event, so it's something that you can look forward to as well. So we hope the community just looks at this as an opportunity to spend a week of celebrating, Orange County. And then as far as the rest of the world, it's a great opportunity for Orange County and Newport Beach to showcase what Southern California is all about. It's nothing better than be sitting in Chicago in March and watching what we've got down here in Newport Beach. So we hope that this helps, our tourism industry and just people wanting to bring their businesses here and things like that and highlight Newport and Orange County in the best light that we can.
Yeah, well, it's certainly a beautiful place to live, and I feel blessed every day to be here.
I concur.
Yes. Now, this is your second year as executive director?
This will be my third coming up.
Year.
I've done 2, and this will be my third coming up, so I'm excited. We had a great year last year. Miguel was a great champion. We had great weather. We had great galleries. Miguel was one of the groups that had deep galleries following him, and we've got a lot to live up to follow in last year's steps.
Any speculation who might take it this year?
These rookies that come out that are still 50, 51, 52 always are strong competitors when they join the Champions Tour. So I would keep an eye on Stuart Sink. I would keep an eye on Zach Johnson. But we've got so many Hall of Fame great players, you just never know.
How many players total, do you know?
Usually about 78.
78.
Give or take, depending on a few different. If someone finishes top 10 the week before, they can get added to the field at the last minute. And so there's a few variables, but right around 78.
Fantastic. Scott, always a pleasure.
Great to be here. I hope to see you in March 22nd to the 29th. Hope you'll be there, and anyone else that's watching, come on out.
I will be there, but you do have one sneak event on March 21st.
Yeah, March 21st is our kickoff event. We've partnered with Hoag and Athletes First, a NFL representation firm here in Laguna. We will have approximately 80 celebrities and athletes trading in their jerseys, putting on aprons, and serving all of our guests to help raise additional funds for Hoag and the charities that we support.
Real quick, tell our guests, how do they get involved in that particular event?
The best way is all of our events are listed on hoagclassic.com. So everything that we have going on around the event, we've got scheduled events, drop downs, links to this different events. One that I didn't mention, and I feel that I should have, is Saturday night the 28th. It's become one of the more popular events of our event week. Saturday night the 28th, we have the Chipotle celebration and concert, Chipotle Sunset celebration and concert. We've booked Tyler Braden, a country music touring artists to perform for all of our bands. We have a Boots and Birdies package, so you can buy a ticket to the golf and come out for the country concert
That's
afterwards.
cute.
You can literally walk from the golf course straight up to the show. We're anticipating 1,500 people for a big party after play on Saturday night with Tyler Braden.
Sounds fantastic. All right, Scott, I'll see you there.
Look forward to it. Thanks
Hopefully
for having
we'll
me
see
today.
everybody else there as
Come on
well.
out.
You're watching This Day on Village TV. We'll be back after these messages.